Hello, welcome. My name is Lindsay. This is Little Helpful Files. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time stopping by, I do cash stuffing, mini savings challenges, sinking funds, budgeting, a little bit of life in general, all through the glory and by the grace of God, who I just owe everything to. I'm so grateful for. I know there's some of you out there that have been sticking around with me for a while and you know the deal, and I am just so grateful and so blessed to have you here. If you have not subscribed yet, please make sure to do that. We are like really close to the 750 if we haven't already hit it yet by the time I post this. I do have some family coming in, so I am posting this, or I'm recording this video a little early, and I am going to do another giveaway with the 750 subscribers, but it just might be a week or two. I gotta kind of pull the things together, and I really just want to be present and spend time with my family and love on them. So you just might not see that for a little bit, but I promise I will be doing one. And I thank you guys just so much. I love this community. Today we are going to be doing a mini savings challenge again. So I'm going to go ahead and get out what we've got to stuff, and then we will go ahead and get into it. All right, so we should have 116 today. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, so we're gonna start off with that, and hope y'all are having a lovely week. Like I said, I'm recording this on a Friday, so a little bit in advance than I normally would. Sometimes I record it like the day of, to be honest. Okay, so we are gonna do our little playing card saving challenge, which I love. Let's get started with this, and I, again, never know what amount we're gonna get, so then the rest of the challenges are kind of gonna be up in the air, so we'll see what it is. All right, we're just gonna do this one in the front. Wants to come out. A king. Okay, so king is 13. I don't think we've had a king yet that we've stuffed. So this is the king of hearts. So let me go ahead and get 13. And then we'll go ahead and color, I think we'll color it in red. And let's see here. All right. Let me count up what our total is for right now. Let's see. It's already open. Yes. 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52 already in here. And again, of course, you can tell Ian is not with me. He is definitely excited about this challenge, though, getting more filled up. Like, I don't know if his patience will allow him, whoops, what am I doing? I don't want to put that back there. Will allow him to wait till it's finished to be able to start using it, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna try to give him some discipline because, you know, like I said, I was planning to use this kind of like at the arcade place and do some of the games, and he is like very anxious to be able to do that, so we will see. We will see if he can be patient, but it's going along really well. All right, I am going to switch over now to our mini savings challenge binders. All right, so today I want to start actually with the August challenge because I just want to make sure that I'm giving this the amount that I want to stuff. So for those of you that are doing this with me, I would love to hear an update to see where you are, how you're going. Like I said, I've decided that my goal is each week to do one of the words. So I know at the end of the month, you know, of course, weary is the longest word, it'll be the most, but that's okay. Hopefully that'll work out well. So today we're going to be doing $6 in here. Let's get my marker, and we'll go ahead and color this in. I have two different things I wanted to talk on this week. I don't know if I had shared the one part that I wanted to speak on. So if it is repetitive, I'm sorry for that, but I have been reading in Isaiah. I am almost finished it. It's definitely been taking me a little bit longer because I really wanted to make sure that, you know, I was like understanding everything, and it is a bit longer of a book. But there are so many good pieces of info and just so many good verses in there. So let's put this in. Let me just pop that out real quick. So, all right. When you're reading in Isaiah 55, it says, "Come all you who are thirsty, come to the waters, and you who have no money, come buy and eat." So again, talking about like God satisfying your thirst, your need, Jesus being there for your salvation. But I also love this part where it says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord." And I did post this on Instagram. This is such a great reminder for times when we may be going through things, okay? And we don't like or know the way that it's going or the way that we intended it to go, right? But God's ways are not our ways. They are far bigger, far greater, at a level that we can't even understand or comprehend sometimes, right? So for example, what I wanted to talk through is, let's say that you are praying for strength for something. You are praying to God, you're praying for strength, you're praying that he can make you strong. And you have a certain idea of what that would look like, right? But God also knows a way, and it may be to have you go through some trouble to build up your strength, to get you stronger, right? You think about a runner. Like I think about my husband when he first started out running, and it was so difficult. It was so challenging. He couldn't go very far, right? He could only run maybe a mile or two. And now he's running 100 miles every month. That's been his goal. And he so far for the past couple years has been achieving that. And it takes a while to build up to that. You have to build up the stamina. Your body has to get to that point. And so I think about that in terms of our prayer life, in terms of our faith. We sometimes don't know what we need to go through to get what we are praying for. So be ready for what you pray for, okay? You have to be ready for what you are praying for and know that God's answer may not be your idea of it, okay? God's thoughts are not your thoughts. So I hope that message speaks to whoever it is meant to be out there. I thought it was a great point. I thought it was a great reminder, because I know sometimes that can be, a little bit challenging. Like we pray for something and we've kind of already in our mind thought through how we want it to go or how we want God to answer that. And we can't do that. We need to just be open and let it be whatever he has intended or has in store for us. All right, moving on to the next challenge. So let's maybe go ahead and finish up the gentleness, fruit of the spirit, gentleness, and we'll go ahead and do 12 in here. I like finishing a word. It feels like I've achieved something on these. And I know some of you are also doing this one, like Charity out there, if you're watching. And anybody else, again, leave me comments below. I would love to know which challenges you are working on. And I love, just encouraging each other, empowering each other to continue pushing through and finishing them. Some of these might take a little bit longer than what you had thought or planned, but that is okay. We want to do what we can and just kind of keep pushing forward in the process, because over time, those little amounts, I always say, they do add up, guys. Otherwise, I know in the past, what happened to me is I would, here, let me count this. I would just spend it. It would all be spent. And then I would wonder why I had no money. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. And it's not to say, it's not like you can't spend money. It's just a matter of spending it within your means, within your budget, and knowing, kind of being aware of how much that is, and yeah, all that. That's all that good stuff. That's why we continue doing this. All right. So for Rejoice, I think I'm only doing, again, 25. This one's been a little bit larger amount, so I just kind of like doing the minimum in here. That feels comfortable for me. All right. And then we've got two more in this one. that hopefully we can do the minimum, and then hopefully we'll still have a little for the next one. You know, sometimes like you might not be able to stuff all of your savings challenges, or you might not be able to stuff all of your sinking funds. That's okay. You know, prioritize and take what you have and just see how far you can spread it. All right, so 15 is in here for the Walk by Faith. So that is one. And again, these challenges, you know, a lot of them I've left open-ended because of that very reason. I want you guys to be able to put an amount in that it feels comfortable and that works for you, because one amount might not always work for everybody, and that's perfectly fine. You know, and again, from month to month, you might do a challenge and you can only put like $2 or $3 in, and then a couple months go by and you're now able to put $10 in. You don't know. You never know how things are going to shift and change in the budget. So it's good to have that ability to shift and to change and to just customize. I always pick the light marker. Always. The caps of these look the same, so I think that's why it's so hard to always find this pretty royal blue color. All right, and then today I hope I can finish. I think I have enough ones here now. I want to finish that dollar savings challenge because I think I only have like 3 left, so I'd love to be able to complete that. All right, and we've got, let's see, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, and 90. Be able to swap in 100 soon. All right. Oh, I also did not get my plant envelope out because we actually have not spent any in it. Now, we are going to be going today and probably use up the amount, but I don't obviously foresee needing it over the next week when we've got family coming in and all, so I'm not going to put any additional money into that. All right, so the $1 challenge, we are going to be taking this out actually, and I'm planning to put in another 32 envelopes. So I don't know if you have watched any of my previous videos. I was saying my goal for the 32 envelope is to maybe try to do 4 for the year, which we've already done 2. So I know I'm a little behind in like the year to be able to evenly break that up, but we'll see how it goes. Like it's definitely possible. If we get 3 of them done, that would be great too, though. I'd be super happy with that. So 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32. All right, so $32, that's gonna go set aside probably for the sinking funds, because I am gonna do a video soon to fill up some sinking funds. All right, let's see what we got here. So can I think I'm gonna put 10. Then I'm only gonna have 2. That's all right. Yeah, I wanna put 10 in this one. So we can stay on track. Sorry if you hear my dog barking in the background. He has been barking at everything. He usually does. He likes to bark at the neighbors and, I don't know, the wind blowing and all of that. All right, there's that. Speaking of the wind blowing, so the other thing, now I love Pinterest, and I happened to be watching it, and there was a video that this girl was talking about the wind. All right, let me count it up. 20, 40, 60, 81, 110. All right, perfect. So she was talking about the wind and also talking about God and how people sometimes will say, well, how do you know God is real? You know, how can you believe in something that you cannot see? Because I know people sometimes get hung up on that, right? Interesting point she brings up is, does the wind not blow, and does the wind not change things and move things, but yet you cannot see it, but you know that it is real. You know that it is happening because you see it moving the leaves in the trees. You can hear it out there blowing. You can feel it right? And so this is kind of the same premise when it comes to God, that you can feel him moving in your life. You can see him moving in other people's lives. You can hear him in your soul and your spirit speaking to you. So I thought it was a beautiful, beautiful message, and just so symbolic that God is like the wind. So though you cannot see him, you know he is real. You know he is there. I love that. So for anybody out there that's maybe wrestled with that or ever had that question, I think that is a great metaphor to give somebody. All right, so don't worry. What we're doing is adding in $2, and hopefully next time I will remember. You know what I might do? This is probably a good idea. I'm gonna color like the donut part, and then hopefully the next time I'll put the other $2 in and I'll color in the icing. So this way I won't get sidetracked and get thrown off and forget, because I think that's how I sometimes end up with more money, because I forget to go back in and color. So sometimes you can do that, guys. If you don't have the full amount, like put what you can in, and then the next time that you stuff it and you finish it, you can, you know, finish coloring in for the icon. And I did that so that way this 20 can go in my $10 savings challenge. All right, I always feel like this one gets filled up quick. I don't know if it's because I prioritize it without like thinking or knowing, but I love doing this one because I just feel like it's a good one. It goes by fast, and then you got like $200 saved at the end of it, which always is nice. I also think I'm going to, so I got new envelopes for my like variable cash envelopes, and I might use the ones that I had in my compass binder to set up my like cashless envelopes. So I realized, like, you know, I have my cashless sinking funds, but I don't really show you guys, and I'm not like necessarily tracking it on here. So I thought maybe I would do that, set it up and kind of just show you. That way anybody that's curious or interested, you could like see how a cashless system would go. So I think I'm gonna work on doing that for the next video. Also, if you've made it this far, thank you, thank you, thank you. I had a wonderful follower, subscriber, you know, give me an idea as far as doing a Q&A video. So I do plan on posting, hopefully at some point you'll see it in the community tab so that you guys can submit your questions. And I'm going to do that on YouTube and also on my Instagram page. And then hopefully in maybe a week or two, we can get a Q&A video together. That would be really fun. I've never done that, but I would love to, you know, just have a little bit of a different idea, concept set up, and I would be talking in front of the camera instead of you just seeing my hands and my fingers. So, all right, I appreciate you all watching, sticking around, staying tuned, and I hope that you all have a lovely week. Keep on saving, keep on praying, and may God continue to bless you in all you do.